Heidi-ho neighbors, Radio Goji here, and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate. When we last left off, we got a really cool item that I'm going to identify later, and then use for the rest of the game, and you'll see why. But not only that, we've also entered the area of the Gnoll Stronghold. Now, before I actually go into the Stronghold proper, I do want to check out something down this away. At least I think it's down this away. I'm fairly sure it's down this away. It's not the Xvarts. But the Xvarts are on the way to something I want to see. I want to get to. Because there's another cool item that I'm going to be having Radio Goji get. Sort of. This place, I guess, just has cool stuff in it. I mean, you know, as we've established, there are two cool items, one of which I have now. Plus, we're rounding off our canon party. Okay. I want to go this way. This way's a dead end. Yes. This way is a dead end. Alright, let's go this way then. More Xvarts. This is supposed to be a Gnoll Stronghold. We've run into nothing but Ogrelons and Xvarts. Put on this pretty necklace for inventory's sake. What are you standing on? You're sipping on gold. You can have that gold mint. Oh, another necklace. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. I'm getting greedy, folks. That's not necessarily a good thing. Actually, I'm going to have Emmowen give her healing potion to... You know, I don't remember whether or not I actually used up that wand of missiles, magic missiles, in the last playthrough. But, once again, I've barely used it, and I need to use it up so that, you know... I'm just not holding on to it. You can have that invisibility potion there, too. I mean, it's a really useful item, and you had it, you have it at the beginning of the game, and never used it. May as well not have it. In many ways, it's like like I mentioned in Mega Man 3 with the Rush Marine. A lot of people don't use the Rush Marine in Mega Man 3 because it is kind of useless, but I say if you have it, may as well at least use it at some point. But the thing is, the wand of magic missiles actually is, used up. It's a consumable item. So once you get rid of it, it's not taking up space anymore. Okay. I think we're almost to where we need to go for this awesome new item. Fairly sure it's up this way. Xvarts? Indeed. If I never see another Xvart, I'll be the happiest man alive. Something tells me I'm gonna be seeing more Xvarts as time goes on, obviously. Kill him. He's got nowhere to run. Guess we can't get that, really. Hey, another necklace. Who isn't wearing a necklace? Yeah, Minsk is not wearing a necklace. We shall give the necklace to Minsk. Minsk is pretty. Alright, here's where we want to go. Actually, there's a couple caves. But one of these caves has a neat item in it. But I'm fairly sure that they both have neat stuff inside, other than the item. So I'm going to go in both caves. Actually, it looks like the caves might be interconnected. That's cool.
A waste of my talent.
Gold. Gold. This can be given to Jaheira because she has a stack.
You point butt kicking for goodness.
And she's got the stack of those. Or what's looking to be a stack of those.
Make it quick, course.
We probably should give more stuff to Minsk, though, because, well, I mean, probably the more heavy stuff we should give to Minsk, because he's an 18... Ooh, a carrion crawler.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Haven't seen one of those yet. They're not particularly difficult to deal with. Alright. Okay, so I guess the item isn't in this cave. There's nothing but, monsters. You get experience off the monsters, yes, but I guess... No. Yep, that's the one we want. I probably should have checked beforehand, but I didn't care. I like having the experience. I think it would have been a little cooler, though, if the caves were actually interconnected like that, like I thought they were in the first place.
Of course.
Seriously, folks, you're getting hit by Xvarts. You should be ashamed.
Let's talk more fight.
Now, the item that we want is in here. Ooh, many items we want are in here. That book. That book is what we want. We don't really have the room in our inventories right now. Let's have Minsk take all this. Well, it's just carrying heavy stuff they don't particularly want. We'll have him hold on to the splint mail. Okay. You probably want to carry lighter stuff. It's a potion of cold resistance, it's a potion of agility. Hill Giant Strength. Those might be useful at some point later. So here I can start hanging on to these. Let's redistribute these potions. Also, I do want Rado to hold on to the book. Rado gets the good stuff. Okay, he's got 2, he's got 1, 1, 1. So we'll just make it so that everybody who has melee weapons can have 2. Now for the rest of the loot.
Yes,
Okay.
of course.
Now we get to go all the way back around to the entrance to the Gnoll Stronghold proper.
No sooner said than done.
Shut up, Jaheira.
Do we still trouble out?
Because we're not nature, we're not sleeping, we're doing stuff that isn't nature. Shut up. You know, the random banter can be amusing at times, but I don't know. I don't like Jaheira very much. Maybe this is a shortcut up. Seems to be a path of some kind at the very least. Looks like it's going toward where we want to go. Aha. So these rocks in the way, you can't really see that well. And it's, oh, it's looping back around on itself. You'll never leave the mountain alive. Oh boy. It's not bad, it's just time consuming, and I really don't feel like cutting the video. You know, editing it out. I mean, if it's going from, like, you know, one thing to another, like, that's really, really far away, then yeah, I'll do it, but I really haven't felt like, because I don't physically pause the video. I just, you know, keep recording, then cut it out later. But I don't know off the top of my head how long I'm going to take with it, or how long I would have to cut out later. And if it ends up taking way too long, well then, you know, we'll have a video that's too long on our hands. And I know that the YouTube, well,
Seldom do I find someone
shut up.
with someone. I hope it lasts.
Okay. So maybe this is the way up to where we need to go. Actually, this probably was the whole way the whole time. It's just getting sidetracked by loot. The fact that these, you know, these paths keep looping in on each other doesn't exactly help matters. Oh. Yeah, we've been here a while, and we finally see our first gnolls. Well, at least of the area. Elite means nothing. We faced off hobgoblin elites and stuff like that, and they went down all the same. Plus, we got your stuff now. Luckily, all this stuff is fairly weightless, so Imoen can carry them. You know, I should really just stop trying to take loot with Rado, because it's just going to go to Imoen. Alright. Anyway, I'm going to have to call it a video here, because we're getting low on time. So, when we come back, we will finally head into the Gnoll Stronghold proper. Hopefully. I've been Rado Goji, and I'll be here next time. Join me, won't you?